Hello, everyone. I'm David Spar, and I would like to talk to you about my two-part piano presentation on the history and evolution of American popular music, focusing primarily on the years from 1900 to 1970. I will guide your audiences through the significant changes in American music in each decade, discussing not only how, but why these changes occurred, and providing musical demonstrations on the piano for each point of discussion. We start with what music sounded like at the beginning of the 20th century, with Scott Joplin's Maple Leaf Rag. Then we would go to the music of New Orleans, starting around 1910. Here's St. James Infirmary. Demonstrate the stride piano styles of pianists like Fats Waller. Here's a song he liked to play called Until the Real Thing Comes Along. From New Orleans, we go up the Mississippi to hear the early swing music of musicians like Count Basie. Here's Moton Swing. Then we'll look at the exotic phenomenon of Duke Ellington's orchestra at the Cotton Club in Harlem. Here's his song, Caravan. We visit the dance clubs where big band swing dominates. Here's Tommy Dorsey's I'm Getting Sentimental Over You. The 1950s brings the development of rhythm and blues with songs like Fats Domino's Blueberry Hill. Also in the 1950s, Latin American music started to become an influence on American popular music. We had a mambo craze, we had calypso, and a little later, bossa nova. Here's Perez Prado's Cherry Pink and Apple Blossom White. By 1960, white musicians like Elvis Presley had borrowed the essence of rhythm and blues, and it started to be called rock and roll. Country music also influenced the American mainstream, like in this example, a song called Tennessee Waltz. Also in the 60s, the British invasion brought groups like the Rolling Stones and the Beatles to our country. Here's Let It Be by the Beatles. We'll also talk about how Motown brought black music to a wider audience. Here's an example by Marvin Gaye called How Sweet It Is to Be Loved by You. And we'll also look at how folk music influenced American pop. For instance, this is a song well known to all Bostonians, Charlie and the MTA. These examples only scratch the surface of what you would hear in a full 2-hour presentation. Audiences have loved these performances wherever they've been done, and they can be condensed into a single 1-hour presentation with obviously less detail if that's what you need for your facility. Thank you for your time, and I hope to see you soon.